What is up YouTube? I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wild Rift, and today we're playing Yone in the Baron lane. So we're actually versus a Teemo, which is a pretty rough matchup in the early game. So we're gonna be rushing Wits Ends, and we're gonna be starting with a magic resist component just to be safe in the early game. So a lot of you have been asking me about the strongest Yone builds this patch, and I think I have it figured out. Versus magic damage champions like Teemo, you want to be going for the Wits Ends. Versus AD champions, you can just go for Blade of the Ruined King. And then you want to get Divine Sunder or Bloodthirster and take tank boots. I'm a big believer that tank boots are really broken on Yone right now. So instead of attack speed, I always go tank boots now. So those are the basic builds that I think are the best on Yone. So let's see how it works out this game. Again, Teemo is a pretty hard matchup. However, if he makes mistakes, we can look for some solo kills. He's very low HP already. The goal versus Teemo is to make sure you're very careful when last hitting minions and trying to avoid as much poke as you can and then all-inning him. Because Teemo is just very weak in all-ins. He's only good at small little poke combos. We can maybe look for something here. We have Ignite in our first ability charged. I do miss it. He's definitely in my kill range. I think I can take him out right now. Perfectly executed combo. Auto attack using our first ability to cancel the animation of the auto attack. Auto attack, second ability, using the second ability to cancel the animation of the auto attack. And when I say cancel the animation, I'm going to explain a little further so you guys understand. To maximize your damage on Yone and Yasuo, you want to auto attack and then immediately use an ability, like your first ability on Yone, second ability on Yone, first ability or third ability on Yasuo. Because when you auto attack for around half a second, there's nothing for you to do until your next auto attack comes back up, right? And that's the time window that you want to use your ability. So then your next auto attack comes back up. Okay, was Alistar smurfing it? He low-key was. So make sure you use your abilities between auto attacks to maximize your damage. Oh, we canceled his base. We do have our ulti up. So if we hit that, it's a free kill. Maybe now he doesn't have second ability to dodge it. Perfectly played. So he didn't have his second ability to dodge our ultimate. And he was just walking up to last hit a minion. So I knew he was gonna auto attack. And he doesn't have any more inputs, right? Because when he's auto-attacking, his champion is locked in the auto-attack and the champion can't move. And we utilize that with him also not having his second ability, not having flash, to guarantee hit our ultimate. Oh, Zed is here. When you dodge his shurikens... Oh, Twitch is here too, we don't have any hope. Anyway, so those are some advanced mechanics. I like explaining these advanced mechanics to you guys because I don't often see people talking about these advanced mechanics on champions and pushing the champions to their limits. So hopefully I'm providing some value, some educational value to you guys when I go over little mechanics like that on mechanical champions like Yone, Yasuo, and so on. I think this game I'll be going the armor boots since they do have some magic damage, and that's why I want Wits Ends as well. They have Teemo, Kai'Sa does a lot of magic damage. But they're primarily physical damage, so I'm gonna go armor boots. And now I have both armor and magic resist, and I'm gonna get HP with Divine Sunder as well. Oh, hello Teemo. He ignited me. I can probably dive him, to be honest. I have my ignite up. Hit the ultimate, ignite. Make sure I get out of turret range when I know the kill is secured. Man, these streams are annoying. So that's another... Oh, good job, Fizz. That's another point that you really need to know this. And that's what I'm talking about when I say master your champions, right? I knew exactly how much damage I needed to get the kill on Teemo, so I didn't overstay under turret. I didn't underestimate my damage, I knew I could go for the kill. And I didn't overstate my damage as to leave early, being afraid of the turret and miss out on the kill. So knowing your champion's damage is super important. That's why I always recommend sticking to a couple champions. Oh, good traps by Jinx. Sticking to a couple champions and mastering them and learning everything about them. So I know exactly how much damage I'll be dealing with Yone. I'm gonna go Sheen, and I'm gonna build that into Divine Sunder now. So we have the armor, the magic resist, and we're about to get the HP as well. After that, we can choose between building more tanky or more damage, depending on what we need and what our team needs. We don't need too much damage this game, because we do have already a lot of damage from Jinx, the Hyper Carry, Fizz, and Aurelion Sol will be doing a lot of damage as well. So we don't necessarily need to be going full damage. Our team is already packed with damage. It seems like Teemo is roaming, so I'm gonna come down as well, because I think we do win this team fight if I group with my team. Oh, they're actually all lined up. 3-man knock up into a 3-man ult. And we're able to easily clean up everyone. That was a great engage. That was a great engage. And now I can push mid and get some platings. Super important when you're playing Yone is to find those angles in the team fight. To go for these insane AoE knockups with your first ability and ultimate. And that's exactly what we were able to do this team fight. Super good team fight by us. It doesn't seem like anyone is coming to Herald since they're still fighting bot side. But since both the junglers are bot side, I'm just gonna take some initiative and start Herald myself. Obviously I'm playing Yone, so I'll do it really quick. The enemy Zed and Teemo are here, but I should be able to win this fight. Okay, I took a lot of damage from the Zed, but he doesn't have ultimate anymore. He gets the Herald, but we're able to clean him up. And we're able to clean up the Teemo as well. Maybe the Kai'Sa as well. Get the healing plant. Good knockup by Alistar. Me and this Alistar smurfing it up. And we already have 7 kills. We're absolutely destroying this game. I want to push the wave before a base. I could hit the turret, to be honest. The enemies are just spawning. So maybe I can take one more plate, but it would be a little greedy. Especially considering that this place could be shroomed up. So I'll just base, get my Divine Sunder, and now I'm super strong. I'm on a big power spike. And now we can decide if we want to build more damage or build more tank. We could go for Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster would be a good item here. We could go for Twin Guard to become super tanky. We have a lot of options right now. I do have the Pink Ward to get rid of the shrooms, so I'm going to place it pretty aggressively. Deny any defensive shrooms and look to get turret. Perfect. The plates actually just fell. Oh, hello Teemo. I can just dive him. I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh, Zed is actually here. I'm very tanky though. He doesn't have the damage for me. Oh, I just destroyed him as well. I'm 3 levels up on him. And I had my lethal tempo stacked. Obviously I have armor boots and Divine Sunder giving me a lot of HP and armor. So he's definitely not able to one-shot me. Gonna steal the enemy jungle as well. That's something I talk about in a lot of my videos. Take as many resources from the enemy as you can. Like Skylecrab, like the enemy jungle camps, and so on. Deny the minions when you can. It's not just about the resources you get, but it's about the resources you deny from the enemy team. So since we're so fed, we're not going to be building tank. We're going to be having some fun and going for the Bloodthirster. And after that, we can look to get more tanky. However, I think the extra damage would be super beneficial. Since we're already very tanky, as you can see, the healing from Bloodthirster is going to keep us alive even longer. The enemy Twitch is actually really strong. Which could be an issue because Twitch is a really strong champion in team fights and in a late game with his ulti. And they have a Lulu too, so that might be tough. Okay, Teemo. Oh, we missed our ultimate. Hello, Twitch. Oh, good flash by the Twitch, and we're not able to take him down. Teemo is face checking into us. I need to back off, and maybe Fizz can finish off. Nice, Fizz is able to finish him off. That was well played by the Twitch. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We need to be careful of the switch. I'm still way stronger than him right now, so that's not really a massive issue. But he's only gonna get better as the game goes on. So something to keep in the back of our minds. I'm just waiting for a little more gold to get my Bloodthirster. Perfect. And that's something that I often do in my games I don't really talk about, but maybe I should be. I always have in mind how much gold I need for my next item. And when I'm making decisions about what I should be farming, what I should be doing, I always make sure to have the gold I need when I base to be able to get my item. That's always in the back of my head. That way I can guarantee that I'm always on a power spike, you know? Last back I had my Divine Thunder, now I have my Bloodthirster, so I'm always on a power spike. Can definitely get this Teemo. Barely get him on the edge. Easy assassination, he did not see that coming. We're gonna continue with our split pushing and applying pressure to the side lane. These Krugs are pretty much our camp. We've conquered these Krugs. Thank you very much for the gold. Thank you for the gold, stranger. We're gonna continue applying pressure in the side lane and then looking for roams after pushing. My team is very overextended and the Twitch is getting a really good flank. He's on a rampage, oh my. Am I dueling kind of hinted? Okay, Aurelion Sol is able to get one back. Not bad. Teemo, we can dive him straight up, we're just so strong. Going to wait for the blind. Use our first ability, ignite, and he's gone. Very well played. Just waiting that blind patiently instead of wasting our first ability on the blind. I can go in. Oh, I missed my ulti. Abort, mission abort. I could look to base. I'm gonna go for Twin Guard next, just to be as tanky as possible since their team has a lot of damage. And we already have enough damage, I would say. And again, like I said with this build, it's pretty tanky. And I think that's the correct way to play Yone and even Yasuo nowadays. You do want to be going bruiser-ish items instead of full tank. I'm just gonna steal this red buff while no one's watching. If Twitch comes, I can just one-shot him, I think. Perfect. And again, with the gold backs, I realized I was just a little gold away from my Twin Guards, so instead of basing right away, even though basing would be fine too, I decided to be a little greedy, stay a little longer, get my Twin Guard, and then look to get back into the fight. I haven't gotten an enchant yet because I'm always basing at a full item, and it's always better to get full item than to get an enchant. But I definitely do want to get an enchant soon. Might be stasis this game, since I do have a Zed. Could avoid a lot of damage with stasis. Twitch and Zed are up from the enemy team. Maybe we can get 2 inhibitors. We can dive this. Could dive from Fizz. Nice, we're able to secure the Zed. He gets the Twitch. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're gonna be able to get 2 inhibitors here. We probably need to back off now because 3 of them are spawning and we don't want to be too greedy. But we've secured 2 inhibitors and now we have constant pressure throughout the map since the enemy has to be busy clearing out the super minions. At the same time, I'm gonna keep pressuring. Can I kill her here? Oh, I definitely can. My damage is insane. I can go on the Lulu. Oh, the blind stalled me from knocking her up. That's annoying. Oh, good engage by Alistar. I need to be a little careful. Yeah, I'm very tanky, but I still have to be a little careful now that I'm low HP. A good follow-up from my team. And now we should be able to secure the 3rd inhibitor, maybe even end the game here. If we don't troll. Okay, Teemo is a little overextended. We're able to pick him up, and that should be game, I think. I think we can easily end here. Nice, well done. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift videos.